It's gonna like be hot.
Welcome to another episode of The Real. I am your host, BG, with my co-host, Mary Cruz, in the building. We have a
Mary
very
Cruz.
special guest, Willie Williams, in the building, author of Ballin, the first of a trilogy. How you doing today? First, we start out with you, ladies first. Mary Cruz, how you doing today?
I'm doing excellent. How about you?
Doing great. Great day. Always a great
That's
day to do
good.
some spring.
Pretty
And
nice
Willie,
weather today.
it is nice. It's real nice.
Mm,
What about you, Willie?
Hey, I'm doing good, man. How y'all doing?
It's doing great.
you're doing good.
Nice weather in South Carolina.
Is it?
Yeah, man, South
I'll be
Carolina,
out there. See, visiting my brother out there in June. Can go
man.
hit
Yeah,
up Myrtle Beach.
Myrtle Beach. I'm about 30 minutes from it.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. So,
Okay.
tell everybody about this book. You know, we got your own author spotlight. Want to hear about this book you got here?
Okay. Well, first of all, my name is Arthur Willie C. Williams. I wrote a book, an urban novel, adult urban novel called Ballin, the first of a trilogy. You can get it on Amazon. It's doing pretty good right now. I mean, it's in libraries, it's in museums. A lot of people got this book. It's an adult urban novel. So if you like, you like the zanes, you need to get that's the lines it's in. It's an adult urban novel book. So you got to be 18 years older for this one right here, man.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
Okay.
it's basically it's like I say, it's an urban novel. It's three parts to it. It's a trilogy. So the first part is like in the early years of their life. It's going to be like in high school, college. So I have a main character named Gary White. So
Mhm.
Gary White is like a All-American basketball player. So I predicted him like LeBron James back in the day. When the high school kids can go straight from high school to pro. So I predicted it
Mhm.
back then. And so with that, being a number one recruit in the nation, that come with women, that come with things. So a lot of that stuff that I know, what I'm saying, from being, involved in sports, I put that in my book, with the women and the free jury. I mean, everything comes free. So yeah, it's if you like sports, you most definitely gonna like this book. If you like Zane, you most definitely gonna like this book. So it's doing pretty good, man. A lot of people got this book already. I'm just blessed right now, man.
Where do you get the book from?
You get it right off Amazon. Ballin' the first of a trilogy. Right there on Amazon. Ballin' the first of a trilogy. So it got basketball in it. Like I said, I got a character named Gary White. He's a beast. I mean, so I did like his like the best man, the movie The Best Man. So
Oh yeah.
Gary White, the main character, is telling the book. He's telling
Oh,
the
okay.
book. And like when Morris Chestnut character was the football player, I
Mhm.
switched it around and made my player the basketball player that like women. See, Morris Chestnut character didn't, he was after that he was staying away from women. So I got my main character. He messed with all the women. So it's very spicy, man. I got a very spicy book. It's very spicy. So sex
Nice.
sales, man.
Nice. I like it.
Yeah, sex sales, man. So it's like I say, it's doing pretty good, man. I got lawyers got this book. I got judges. I got congressmen. I got Rock and Flock and Flame got this book. I mean,
What?
Famous Amos got it. Uh, Ricky Smiley got this book. The Game got it. I'm saying it's doing pretty good, man. I can't complain at all, man. A lot of females got the book. Uh, they come to me and be like, "Who is this? Who is that?" They want to explain to me because, like I'm saying, man, this book is very. I got a very sexual book, so if you ain't been doing that for a while, it's gonna wake some things up, man. Yeah, so it's like I'm saying, it's pretty good, man. I'm proud of it's doing pretty good, man. It's doing pretty good.
All
So
right.
if you like sports, and you know that come with sex, that come with money, that come with things handed to you as a gifted athlete. So yeah, you're gonna enjoy it.
Get a lot of free stuff all the time. You make all that money, then you make the
So it
money
has a
now.
little bit of everything. It has,
Yeah, go ahead, Mercury.
yeah. So this book has a little bit of mix of everything: sports, women's, anything a man wants and likes is in this book.
Yeah, it's very some people say I got an erotic book.
Oh,
I'm saying every time I do an interview, a podcast, whatever, I let people know that it's very. I got a very sexual book.
like 50
It's very
Shades.
sexual. So they start reading it. They reading about basketball. It's basketball in it. The next thing you know is getting down to
So
the
what
nitty gritty.
inspired you to do this book?
Excuse me.
Why inspired you to do this book?
Well, okay. Let me back up. So my story is that in 1996. I was incarcerated. I got sentenced to 45 years in prison for attempted murder.
Wow.
So I did 17 years and 2 months out of the 45 years. They gave me parole in 2013. So I've been home 9 years. But in 2008, I wrote these books in 2008, 2009. So 2008, 2009, I got caught with a cell phone. So they put me in solitary confinement for 6 months. So I couldn't do nothing for 6 months. 23 hours a day, I was just in the jail cell. I couldn't do nothing. They feed me through a little hole like I'm an animal. So instead of going crazy, I just started writing. And I came up with a book and a half within 6 months. So these books being wrote, man. These books being wrote, you know, I'm just getting them out. But I never thought about becoming an author. I never thought about writing no books. It is if I wouldn't got caught with that cell phone when I was incarcerated, we wouldn't be talking today. Because that
So all
wasn't
you
my
had
main,
is
that
just
wasn't
to
my
be
focus.
writing. All you
That
have
again?
is writing and thinking and meditating and all this extra stuff.
That's it. That's all I had. Just write. When
Yeah.
guys incarcerated, you read a lot. You try to better yourself. Well, I did. I
Hmm.
try to create. I think I created an opportunity for myself while I was back there. So when I got out, I can go and be an author, write books. So that's how I came up with being an author. I never thought about being no author. I never thought about writing no book. I was just trying to get through that 6 months in that hole, man, by myself. So I, started writing, and here we are.
and with the
Right.
name, first of a trilogy, does that
Nice.
mean that you already have all three of the books made?
Yeah, all three of them ready. So next part two coming out June 19th, Father's Day. This Father's Day. So the first one I brought out last year, Father's Day. I'm bringing out part two this Father's Day. Now I was thinking about bringing out part three, 2023 Father's Day, but I might want to play along with that. Swing them along like Dr. Dre with the Chronic album. I might want to string people along because the first part is doing good. So the second part is already people they want to pre-order the book already. So so I got them two books to play with for the next couple of years.
Hmm.
I want the consumer to. I need it. Where part three at? Where part three at? So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make them want it. So
And what's the
I didn't
difference
want
from
to.
part one to part two? What can we see in
Okay.
part two that we don't see in part one?
Well, in part two, you're gonna see. I'm gonna say like what my man Ric Flair. You're gonna see a lot of limousine riding, jet flying, diamond ring wearing. Yeah, so it's gonna be more of fabulous life. They're gonna be
Yeah.
limousines. It's gonna be helicopters. It's because it's called balling. So the second
Okay.
part, they're gonna be like in their mid 20s to early 30s life, and then part three is gonna be in their older life. So part three is gonna be about the kids more so.
Yeah.
Mm.
So right now we at the
Mm.
high school stage, college first and college stage, and then we're gonna go to part two, gonna be in the middle life, kids, family. And then the third part gonna be. So I'm trying to do it like the five heartbeats, how they boom, boom, boom throughout the years. Yeah.
Like the five
So
heart, I
yeah. So
like it.
I got a plan for it. I want the book gonna grow. The characters in the book gonna grow at each book. Part one, like I'm saying, part one gonna be like they in high school, freshmen in college. And then part two gonna be, adult life, kids. Part three gonna be, the next generation. So I already got part three written already and named already. Ballin 3, the next generation. So I
Nice.
already got it.
And
I
how do
already
you
got
came up with this name? How do you came with the name for the book?
Okay, so when I was incarcerated, when I was in the hole, so they let me. Somebody snuck me a pair of headphones in. So you don't supposed to have no headphones, none of that in there. So the song "Ballin" came on by Young Jeezy and Lil Wayne, and that's how I came with
Yeah.
it. I was the first time I was gonna name it. I was gonna name it Colors because a lot of characters got last name red. I mean black, brown, white. And I said, nah, that sounds
Hmm.
like a game. So then
Uh-huh.
I was gonna say Mullins. I was gonna name it the Mud because of where I'm from, Mullins. And I was
Mhm.
like, nah. And then I had the headphones in. And I heard that song called Ballin', and that's how I came up
Ballin'.
with the
Yeah.
title of the book. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
So
what's up.
nice.
that's how I came up with it. I mean,
I gotta ask you though, is it
That's
because you're in
tight.
that hole, right? Was it always going to be a erotic book? Was that just the plan when you first started, or was you just in there and you just start adding different pieces to the book as you went along?
well, I just started. I didn't never start like it's gonna be an erotic book. I just started as a like the best man. Like Tate Diggs was telling a story.
Mm-hmm.
So I just a lot of stuff with me is so my book is like the McDonald's. Oh, stuff. What happened? Oh, so a lot of things. This how I came up with it. So the McDonald's and McDowell thing. So a
Oh,
lot of,
okay.
so a lot of stuff in my book, I just flipped it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got a just like the Heisman Trophy. I got
Yep.
a I got a Juris Trophy. I named it the Juris Trophy after my high school basketball coach who passed away of colon cancer.
Oh man, nice.
Damn.
So yeah, so it's a lot of things that I just flipped it over. Just like I never in my book I never mentioned the NBA. I never mentioned NFL. I just say the league or the draft. To stay away from that. So I don't want to, NBA. He talking about the NBA. He talking about the
Yeah.
NFL. So I just say going to the league or going at the draft. I never.
But you
Yeah,
say he's playing basketball though,
it's
right?
basketball. Yeah. So the main character named Gary White. Like I'm saying, he's an All American. He's the number one player in the nation. Recruit. They don't know if he want to go to college. They don't know if he want to go to pro. You know, women coming at him. You know what I'm saying? He ain't turning nothing down. He ain't turning nothing down but his collar.
The basketball life.
That's the life, right? That's the life. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
so a lot of stuff that I say, okay, boom. I know that you do it like that. So a lot of stuff that I wrote it down. And then a lot of stuff a lot of people told me too. So I've been going for so long that you have a lot of cellmates, a lot of guys coming there. See, I left society in '96, right? 1996. So
Mm-hmm.
guys coming in there telling me what's going on in the world. I just remember that stuff and switch it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I came up with a lot of stuff too. With talking with guys, they telling me what they did in high school, or they showing me clippings of things that they done did in high school, how many points they done scored and stuff like that. So I incorporated that into my book. It's about basketball. So basketball, sports, money, cars, women. that's the
All the
life.
good
So
stuff.
huh?
All the good stuff. All the good
Yeah,
Oh,
stuff.
oh yeah. I
right.
mean, it's nature. I mean, like I'm saying, man, if if you're the number one recruit in the nation, you're gonna have plenty of women. If you
Facts.
go to college, you're gonna have plenty of women. You're gonna have plenty of women coming at you. So I base my character around that. But see, I didn't want him to be
You
like I'm
also
saying,
used to
like,
play basketball yourself, right?
yeah, I played basketball and football.
Okay.
So
Nice.
and a lot of people think that I am G Gary White because I
The
played sports and
character.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, I did my thing, what I'm saying, but I didn't. It wasn't like I was the number one player in the
So people
nation,
assume
huh?
that you
Uh-oh. You broke up a little bit there.
Yeah, what
Um,
say that?
so everybody We froze.
Yeah. Hello? You there?
I'm there.
I see you.
Yeah, he's there. Yeah.
Okay, we missed what you were asking them.
Bree.
Hello? I think she's losing some reception over there.
Oh, okay.
Let's keep going.
You're the
So was this thing like how were you good to the point where like you had offers or anything like that, or were you just playing basketball because that's what you did as a kid, to play these sports or what?
I had offers in basketball, football, yeah, but it wasn't the extent of I had shoe boxes full,
Yeah.
but I had my offers. I was pretty good in basketball and football. But I just took a lot of stuff that I was told, stuff I would read in magazines, and I was like, boom, I'm gonna put that stuff down and
Mhm.
incorporate it into my main character, Gary. And Gary,
Nice.
Gary, Gary is great. Gary, I'm talking about 40 points, 20 rebounds. I mean, triple doubles. I mean,
Wow.
so I hyped him up. I hyped him up like LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's how I hyped him up in the book.
And then like did that stop was the jail time what stopped you from advancing in these sports, or was that just a non-factor to
So that
have
was
some?
well, that was nah. That didn't stop me. I was in college and everything when I got incarcerated. So it that didn't no, it didn't stop my hoop dreams. I just didn't want to play ball anymore.
Mm,
Because it's different. When I went to college, I wasn't ready for college. I
mm,
was ready, but wasn't ready. It's a lot of when you go to college, you don't have that person over you every day. You got to do this. You got to do this. You know. So I was kind of wild. I wouldn't say wild. I was kind of loose. I was gone. So I had freedom. I could do what I wanted to do. So yeah,
facts.
I didn't. I
I
didn't.
know
I didn't.
about
I
it when I
didn't
was
finish
up
school. That college life ain't for everybody, man. So when I was in
it's
college,
a
I had an intern and everything. So one thing led to another. So how I became incarcerated, I got into the streets and everything, and you know, I'm going to school, and then I'm coming home every weekend, and I'm in the streets, and you know, get that trying to have people work for me, while I'm in school, come back home trying to get the money. It ain't work out like that. So
wow.
one thing led to another. So yeah, so it kind of. I mean, I regret what I did in a
Mm,
way, and sometimes I don't regret what I did because if I didn't go through what I did, I wouldn't, be an
where
author.
you at?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I just look at it. It was already written, man. It was already written. What was gonna happen? It was gonna written that we were gonna
Play
be
it
talking
out.
today. Yeah. So I
Yep.
don't, I don't. And another thing I never did while I was doing my time, I never questioned God, man. You know,
Mhm.
because I feel like He was maybe, keeping me away from something in society that I may have been a drug head, I might have been a crack head, I might have had 15, 16 baby mamas. I don't know. So that's how God worked. He put me there. You know what I'm saying? And here we are today, man.
Yeah.
There's a question right here that there's people asking, and they're asking, how did your book get discovered? That's one
My
of the
book got
questions
discovered.
that.
Well, my book got discovered through me. Cause I'm on all social platforms. I'm out there like Master
Mhm.
P every day. I'm selling books, I'm selling t-shirts, jerseys. I'm talking about everything I'm doing is me. Google, I'm on
So you
Twitter,
have your own
Instagram.
logo and everything, right?
Excuse me?
You have your own logo.
Everything. It's right up, yeah, but man, I
Where
ain't got
can
my shirt.
people
Let me
get
see.
your merchandise?
I got a website. My website is
Okay.
ballinbusiness.wordpress.com. Again, that's ballinbusiness dot WordPress,
Okay.
WORDPRESS.com. And I got a website. I got all my merchandise on there. So I got balling shirts. You know,
Oh, nice.
so I got that. We got wristbands on there. We got water bottles. We got hats. We got tub bargain ski masks. We got jackets. So yeah, everything I'm
Nice.
doing, man, I'm doing on my own. I'm doing on my own. I don't. I just me and this me and the editor.
Like no
So
publishing at all. No one bought the book. No one did none of that stuff. This is
Hustling.
all you, word of mouth. How do you get the orders? They just send you the orders. You get them made and send them out.
Hey, everything I'm doing is social media. Everything I'm doing is social media. So I had a conversation. I had a conversation with Walker Flocka, right? So
Hmm.
Walker Flocka say you gotta post every day, every day, every day,
Yeah,
every day, every day. You gotta post. It'll get out there. It'll get out there. So I just listen to guys that bigger, the way
yeah,
bigger than me. So I gotta
Yeah.
this post. I don't really need. I mean, at times I'll be wanting it. I'll be wanting somebody to help me out because sometimes it get, what I'm saying. Sometimes it get, man,
yeah.
it get
The
a little
grind is
frustrating.
real.
But I recognize I'm a brand,
Yeah,
so I always got to keep
Mhm.
that, that smiley face on. I always got to I always got to keep that happy face. But sometimes, I sometimes I don't want to deal with nobody. But if you out in the public, I'm out in the public now. Public figure, so I got to be happy all the time.
right. You just want to
Yeah,
be happy every day. I wake up and regardless of what's going on, I put that smile on my face. I'm a happy guy every
Yeah.
day.
You have to smile
yeah,
to
I don't let the
life.
world. We alive.
right,
That's
right.
my
So
thing.
I'm always smiling.
Exactly.
After doing my 17 years, I'm smiling every day.
Right.
Exactly. I have a
What
question
part of
for
that?
you.
Oh, go ahead. Go. You say I can get them next. Go ahead.
While you were in jail, do you took any programs, courses, or anything to keep yourself busy in there other than writing?
Well, I mean, I mostly worked in the gym. I got my barbering trade. I didn't really, because you doing 45 years, you ain't really gonna want to do no work.
Right.
Cause you,
But if you don't
cause
do
you got
nothing, you're
45
gonna be
years. You
going
like, man, F
crazy.
that work. What I working for? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I worked in the
But I'm
gym.
saying that like if you don't do nothing, you're gonna be going crazy too. So you gotta keep like anything just active.
I mean, like I said, I worked in the gym. I worked in the gym. I went in barbering
Play some
class.
basketball in there.
Yeah, basketball, handball. We play basketball, handball. Yeah, baseball. We play that. We still play that.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Okay.
kept active. I kept active, but like going to like drug programs, I wasn't required for that because I wasn't, on drugs or nothing like that. So I didn't have to go to no classes like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, that's
Yeah.
good.
Even any schooling for writing at all? Like any classes to help you with the writing?
Nothing, man. All all this is I'm self-published, man. Only thing I use Amazon. Only thing I use Amazon for is, for people that's not around me that can get the book in different states. So I went to another I went to another printing company and they printed my books for me. So that
Okay.
made me become a self-published author. So I'm just
Nice.
using Amazon. I'm just using Amazon for people in Illinois, you know what I'm saying, out of different states. But
Hey,
mostly,
that's cool.
mostly, man, I got the Master P approach, man. I wanted to do the thing independent,
I
man.
seen one of your videos. You're out there hustling, man. I seen
Yeah.
you out there going on the cars. Hey, what up, my guy? This is me. Here you go.
There
Check
you go.
it out. I seen it. I seen that. Hey, that hustle's grind. You gotta hustle to get yourself out there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? With just so today, social media makes it so much easier for you to really develop yourself instead of having to worry about companies coming in and like taking over your work.
Right,
You can
right.
actually do it yourself now.
Hmm.
I do the same thing at my job. I'm at a sports bar and man, every TV got me playing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all me playing. We got the USFL players and I'm passing out cards all day. Hey, check me out, check me out, check me out. And it's just really word of mouth. I go
Yeah.
inside people's DM. I go to everybody like, hey, check me out. Here it is. You know what I'm saying? Because it's either a choice. You can check me out or you cannot. You can keep skip the message or you can, put yourself out there. You just can't be scared to succeed. Can't be
No.
scared, of getting rejected because that's part of life as well. And you just gotta keep rolling.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't really coming from where I did, man. Doing all that time, I don't really worry about rejection. You know,
When
I
did you
just
know you had a hit though? Like what was the day, the moment you knew that this book can actually do something?
when Walker Flocka said his mama got the book from him, right?
Uh-huh.
And then he said, uh, the game took it from his mama. So
Wow.
Walker Flocka got the book. Then Walker Flocka mama, Miss Deb, took it from him. And then the game took it from his Deb house. So I already knew that. I said, so that
Yeah.
right there, I said, this book here gonna do pretty good. This book gonna do pretty good. I mean, I'm in the thousands right now, man. With this book. It been
Wow.
out, it ain't even been
That's
out a year yet. So I'm in the thousands. Yeah, a couple of thousands already sold.
nice.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Word of mouth, man. So the Walker Flocka, he told me something else too. He said if a person know how to use a cell phone, they could be a millionaire.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah. So yeah, you don't really need if you know how to who know yourself better than you. So you can market your own self with all these platforms. We got Facebook, we got all type of platforms you can market
Mhm.
yourself.
Yeah, that's facts. That's
So
all facts.
that's my approach.
You know, when Waka Flocka, and was that was after you got out, right?
That oh. Here we go again.
You know, reception these days, I tell
There
you.
we go. Yeah, so that was so I did a book signing at a show he had in
Mhm.
down in Myrtle Beach. Down in
Nice.
matter of fact, yeah. So him and that's when I had met him and the famous Amos guy.
Mhm.
So yeah, so talking to them, they gave me free game. So they say, man, you can make $1 million. You know, I use your cell phone, you can make $1 million. Hashtag. You know what I'm saying? I had to start my hashtag. He told me how to do, get on Twitter. He said everybody human. If you got a cell phone, you're gonna look at the cell phone 5 minutes. So he said
Thanks.
people might not respond back to you, but they see it. So he said a lot of celebrities on Facebook, but they're not gonna answer you on Facebook. A lot of celebrities on Twitter gonna answer you on Twitter before they answer you on Facebook. So
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
Twitter has got me a lot of sales too. That Twitter helped me out a lot too.
Man,
Twitter,
Twitter's all.
Pinterest, LinkedIn. I'm on everything, man. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Snapchat.
What you TikToking? Buy my book. Buy my book.
I'm on
There we
everything.
go.
So I'm on a. I got a YouTube. I got a Ballin YouTube channel.
I see.
Ballin the
I
first of
subscribe.
Trilogy YouTube. Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
free. Everything free, man. Try to take advantage of
So
everything I got.
that's
But I don't need, but I'm saying I don't need no, but Mr.
the
What's
name
his
of.
name? Huh?
Oh, this.
What do you say?
I said, is that the name of his logo? Like Ballin?
Balling.
Yes,
Balling. That's it.
that's the name of your logos and your shirts, your merchandise, anything. They can find you with Ballin,
Everything.
right?
Balling. Balling the first of a trilogy.
Okay.
Yeah. Balling the first of a trilogy.
Okay.
It's gonna pop up. It's popping up before the song, man. It's popping up.
Ballin'.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah,
what's
it's
what's the
popping up
second
before the
title?
song, man. So
Ballin' two.
balling
What's
the
the
first
second
of a
title?
trilogy.
What?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's doing pretty
And
good,
what is
man.
going to be the name of the second book? The same?
It's gonna be balling to come up. Balling two to come up. The name of the
No,
second one.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Father's Day. Balling two to come up, man. Yeah. So a
on
lot of people
Father's
want me.
Day too. You know, we
Yeah,
ball.
Father's
You
Day.
know,
So I want to do something for the fathers. So I was gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I was
right?
gonna do it. So I said, yeah, let's do something for the fathers. The whole thing we got to do on Father's Day is grill out. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna get
Where
get
my
your husband this
resume?
book and get your man
My
out.
resume
Get your man
right
that
here.
this balling book.
Exactly.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like I'm saying, man, you can get it from Amazon. I appreciate you having your own, man. I know you're gonna
Yep.
reach a lot of people. You know what I'm saying I'm reaching a lot of people. You know what I'm saying we come together, man. We can do this thing and be successful, man.
Oh yeah, that's what's about, man.
Yeah,
Reaching out to everybody. You know, I try to reach out to everybody, especially with this. This is just a platform. You know, I have my own sports platform, but I use this to help. You know, bring people, educate people on different things in life. You know, bring people that needs. You know, that can use an extra platform to be on. You know, to
right.
bring out their talents and skills. So you know, that's the real reason why I even brought up the entertainment side of this. You know, that's something else that I like talking. I just like talking to people. You know, that's my that's my thing at the end of the day. I like talking, interacting with people, finding out new things. You never know what you can learn in an interview, you know, and you know, you never know who you meet. So I reach
Right,
out to
right,
everybody.
right. And I know one thing. I'm gonna let y'all know one thing. If you read anybody who listening, if you read the first 5 chapters of my book, you gonna be able to put it down.
How
I was
many
told. I
chapters
was
is it?
told.
It's
I
a
was
big
told that
book.
if you read the
How
first
big is
five chapters of
how
my
big
book,
is this book? Is
it's
it a big
300
How
book?
many chapters do they have?
39 chapters.
39?
Yeah,
So
Okay.
it's a medium sized book
it's
there. You
300.
got
No, I got three. It's 397 pages.
Yeah.
397.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Do you know the titles of
But
each chapter?
Now, I don't have no chapter. Ain't no titles in the chapters. There's chapters. Chapter one, chapter two. I have
chapter
no.
Oh,
one, chapter
okay.
two, get straight
Yeah.
Yeah.
into it.
No,
Look
because
like
there's
I'm
some
pro.
chapters that they have like a title, and in some books they do it like
Yeah.
that. So
Right.
I figure like,
Right.
yeah.
Look like I'm froze. Look like I'm froze.
Uh, you're good right now.
Oh,
I
okay,
don't.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
but
good.
I just got chapters
So
1 through 39. But you read the first 5 chapters, you better put it down.
Which
I,
is your
I,
favorite chapter?
it gets you hooked.
my favorite chapter is chapter 3, where the good
Chapter
stuff
three.
Why?
starts.
Can you give us a little bit of it? What it talks about a little bit?
Well, it
A
talks
little
about
bit, a little.
G meeting a female named Angel for the first time, and she was like the first runner up of Miss America.
Mhm.
So they met. Yeah, they met. And one thing led to another. I didn't want to give away too much because that's
I
when they go
feel you.
down. So I
I
A
feel you.
little tease.
right. So he met a girl named Angel. She was first one up for Miss America, and they hung out all day. Then I did like a little loving basketball scenes on that right there.
Mm, okay,
Nice.
okay.
Yeah,
Those are my favorite
So,
movies too. Loving Basketball and The Best Man.
yeah.
uh,
With a lot of
The
zing, with a lot of
classics.
zing, with a lot of zing, a lot of zing.
The
okay.
Zane. What is the Zane? What is that?
Author Zane.
Author Zane.
Yeah, she's a female author that writes erotica book.
Mm.
Nice.
And
Right.
how's your life out here now? What's a typical day with you now that you're out
It's
here?
kind of it's I got a lot of people pulling me left and right. They want to there's a lot of give and take right now. But I won't give it up for the world though. I appreciate it. I appreciate
Mm.
everybody. I appreciate everybody. You know what I'm saying, for supporting me and looking out for me. Yeah.
Are you thinking about making any other type of books? You're turning
Ah,
sideways there, buddy. Oh, he left.
Oops.
That's
He left
interesting, though,
us.
man. He'll be
It
back. He'll be back.
is.
But that's
It is
interesting.
interested because, yeah, I mean, like he said, being in jail, there's not a lot of things you can do than write and read. So you coming out successful or to better your life, or you know what I mean? You have to
Yeah,
make it
write
a
a book. And the fact that he's doing it by
That's a lot
himself,
of
that's a whole
thinking.
nother. I thought it was published by somebody
And
else. And
then
he's
doing
like,
it
no.
by yourself
Yeah,
with no help. Jeez.
that's
It
pretty
is a
good.
lot.
Like if you watch his video, you see him. He's out in those streets. He got his flyers. He got his copy of his book. Like check me out, check me out. I watched a couple of them, man. He's out there, man. He's out there grinding. That's what it is about.
Exactly.
When you want your brand to build, you got to build it, and that's
And
use
bettering
this use it.
his life.
Yeah,
It's because,
and
like you said, like once you're in there, you come out either to better yourself or to go back to the same path. So he
facts.
chose the better life, successful life.
Yeah,
So
it's working out for him. Definitely working out for
yeah.
him. Let's see if he's gonna come back here. Let me see. Hold on one second. You know what I'm saying? You're a new host with BGN on the real. Let everybody know a little bit something about yourself. Because you got a lot of talent, your skills yourself. So let everybody know about those skills.
Well, I'm a dancer, a performer, a model. I do a little bit of Zumba instructing, physically stuff. I like to have people in shape, but not bodybuilding though. I like it. I like you to feel music and don't feel like you're working out, but you're still getting the benefits of working out. You know what?
Yeah.
And also because it's mentally health, for a lot of people. And it's any type of age, through little kids to all adults.
Mhm.
So I perform in casinos in Las Vegas. I have my own logo myself, Miss Mari Cruz, and I'm trying to make it, hustling like everybody else.
Yeah. Doing a great job with it, man.
Yeah,
Shows, teaching, now podcasting. Like, that's a lot. That's how you get up.
exactly. Trying to make
You do. You work all the angles.
exactly. Exactly. And if you're a hustler, pretty soon it's gonna pay off, sooner or later.
Hmm.
So If you don't stop, ain't nobody can stop you.
Facts. I like
Simple.
that one.
Exactly.
I like that one.
He's joining us again.
Yeah,
You left us.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what
Okay.
happened. But I got you though. I'm with you. You
Yeah.
were
Okay.
So
saying you were saying was I thinking about writing any other books? That what you saying before we turn off?
Yes.
yeah.
Nah, I don't think I'll be able to write no other type of books like I've been asked that question before, but I don't think I'll be able to write no children books or no self-help books or nothing like that. Nah.
We don't have to be like one of those, but like maybe like another
Maybe your
spin off.
experiences before you went to jail, your life before going to jail. No?
Like I'm saying, I never oh, let's turn this way. I never I never I never wanted to be no author. I never wanted to be no writer. Like I said, if I didn't get caught with that cell phone, I wouldn't have. That was the first thing for my mind, writing a book. I was trying to get out into society. I wasn't worried about writing no book.
Do you
But
think
One day
without the
leads
book
to
you
another.
would have been out
I
in the
got
street?
3 of them, so I'm good.
You think without the book though and writing that book you would have been out doing the same old things you used to do when you got out? Or like do you look at it more of a blessing that you did do it, like you said?
Yeah, I look at it more as a blessing because I don't know what I'll be doing if I didn't. I don't know. I don't. That's what I'm saying. I didn't never think about writing no
Writing
book.
a
I didn't
book.
ever think about being no
It was kind of like
author.
your therapy in there.
Well, I'm playing basketball. Playing basketball. Cutting hair. I never like played no checkers and chess and fake cars and all that. I didn't use my time like that. I was reading a book. I was reading urban novels. I was reading newspapers. I was just reading because I'm like, I mean, y'all don't think y'all know, but I couldn't read till I was like in the 7th grade. So by me, I'm saying now having a book in a written a book that's in the library that's been on TV with it. I'm saying? You got famous people got it. It's in museums and stuff like that.
Hmm.
So that right there, man. I just every day, man. I thank God, man. Because you know I I I didn't ever think about writing no book. Coming
Yeah.
from like I'm saying, I didn't know how to read. I taught myself how to read.
Nice.
So I
Oh,
had
And then
wow.
at the end of Ballin 3 though, I have a feeling you're gonna have that itch again, my guy. It can't stop there. You're gonna have to take yourself up. Like you said, you got 2 years
Are you
now.
planning? I have a question. Are you planning on doing your books into a film?
Yeah, I'm working on that now. I'm working on that now, but the price so high right
Mm.
now. Oh, because at the production you gotta get the cameras, you gotta get you gotta get the actors. Everybody want to
People,
be
the
in a movie.
actors. Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody want to be in the movie, but can they read the script?
Mhm.
You know,
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
so
Okay.
that's gonna be my major hanger right there. I want to be a director of the movie. I want it to be a certain way, and if you can't read the script, you know, you
Yeah.
can't. I can anybody like I'm saying anybody could be in the movie because you could just be walking by and be in the movie. You could be an
Yeah.
extra in the
Exactly.
club or something. But if you want a speaking role, you got to be. A lot of people don't know how to read. I mean, it is what it is. A lot of people don't. You know, it is what
No.
it is. But
Sure.
it's
Yeah.
most definitely coming down. It's
True.
Ball in the movie. Ball in the movie. Yeah, it's
Hmm.
coming. It's
Oh,
coming.
okay. Nice.
What
You
about
see it
music? Do
coming
you
like
put
this
that
couple
out with some
years.
music?
Excuse me.
I said, what about the music? You do any music in there?
I got a soundtrack right now for part 2. For Ball in 2, I got a
For
I
part
heard.
soundtrack
two.
right now. Yeah, I got a soundtrack. Ball in 2 soundtrack right now.
You
Yeah.
got Walker on there?
Huh?
You got Walker on there?
Nah, he didn't give me nothing, man. He didn't give me nothing.
Ah.
Oh, wow.
I ain't got 250. You gotta have about 250,000 for them boys, man. you know. Nah, but
Wow.
I use a lot of local artists around, South Carolina. I got to give them a little shout out like G-Lo Poppy and 2-3 Jungle and a couple of guys out of Charlotte, Star Child. Uh, who else we got on there? We got Bam. We got my partner Bam on there. We got Maestro, the lyricist on there, man. I I got some cats on it. I guess so it's doing that. They're doing pretty good. You know, it's the platform for the guys. You know, local artists that want to get out. You know, more from this being local. So I put them on my platform too. You know, so I got a
Is
good
it a
platform
club
going right now.
song or is it just a kickback smoking a blunt?
I mean,
Tapasado.
Yeah.
it got kickback on it. It got kickback smoking blunt on it. They got they got
Some R&B love,
some
old
let
school classic
Exactly.
stuff.
let
I
me
like
lick
that
you up and
R&B.
down type stuff on it too. Now I got some let me lick you up and down stuff on it
Can
too.
you
Now
give us a
yeah, it
little
got some
Yeah.
sample?
Some H-Town in there.
yeah some sex me on it. You know, what I'm saying got some R. Kelly type stuff on it, sex me and stuff like that on it.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, so it go a lot of songs
It's
and
catchy.
a lot
It's
of songs go
catchy.
along with the book because the book is very sexual. So I got some sexual songs on the CD at the LP too.
Oh, okay.
So all three
Oh.
of them. You
Yeah.
50
So
Shades of
I
Grey
did
for this thing. 50
I
Shades
didn't
of
do
Grey
no
the
I did
whole way through.
say that again.
Like the 50 Shades of Grey, 50 Shades of Grey the whole way through. All three versions, part two, part three.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey man,
Wow.
sex sales, man.
Wow.
Sex sales. I don't care what nobody say, man. Sex sales, man.
Exactly.
Man,
Exactly.
so it's a very
Exactly.
like I say, it's a very sexual book, man. So if you like 50 Shades of Grey and the Zane and the Donald Goins, you know what I'm saying, Iceberg Slim type thing going on, Ballin' First of a Trilogy will get you there.
He said if I
Yes,
start
sir.
reading it, after I hit chapter 5, there's no stopping me now. That's
Well, really, I mean, I said that, but you asked me what's my favorite chapter, right? So
3.
my favorite chapter is chapter 3.
Mm.
So I'm giving you 2 more chapters, but once you read 5 chapters of my book, man, you ain't because you like sports.
Yeah.
So you can be able to so a
So even
lot
when
of
I get older in the books, there's still sports in there. Still
yeah. So
mixed sports throughout
yeah,
all three of them.
all 3 is balling, all 3 of them, man. So let me give you a heads up on part 3. So my main character
We got a
named Gary
preview.
White, right? So you remember the guy, you a sports guy, Hank Gathers,
Yep.
right? So I had want to do a scene in my book like that with my main character, but I didn't.
Wow.
So I said, nah, I ain't want to do him like that. But I was thinking about, doing a Hank Gathers on my main character. I was like, nah. But
Uh,
he do have some, he do
at the
have,
free throw line, that was horrible.
I know he do have a heart condition though throughout the book though. He do have a heart condition.
In the book, it tells you that.
Yeah, I tell you, yeah.
He did
In the first part,
all
he
these
got a,
adult activities with a heart condition. I like it. I like it.
but he's young. You got to think he's young now. They
He
young.
living on the edge.
So this book here, they 18, 19, 20 years old. This first book, part 1 is I'm saying they teenagers. But it's very sexual. They're very sexual teenagers.
I know how that is.
So, in high school, you're in high school, you boom, 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 like rabbits. In high school, you boom, boom, boom. So like I'm saying, the first part, throughout life they in high school, then the second part they like in middle age, then the third part, balling 3, the next generation. That's for the kids. They their kids gonna grow up and be balling too.
You gotta at least make it to 6. You know what I'm saying? To drop 3 like that, you're gonna say the third one, bring out the kids. Now we gotta hear about the kids balling.
I mean, because it's gonna be like a. So I was thinking when I was writing the third part, I was thinking more like the Walmart people, how they kids got money, money, money. All they kids got
Oh,
money. So that's how I did it. So I got a
well,
character name. I got a character name and then named Spike. So everybody got out of a crew, everybody got that smart person in their crew. Everybody got somebody that they know named Peanut in them. So so I got a character named Peanut. I got a character named Spike in there. So Spike is the smart one in the crew that's honor roll, going to Yale, uh, but he's real smart. So he started cooking up dope. I can tell y'all that. I can tell you that. So he
all right.
started doing. So it's a whole lot of stuff in this book, man. You got dope dealing in it. You got you got basketball. You
It's
got
an
football
action.
in it. You got I mean,
You
it's
got a lot of
everywhere, man.
action.
I like it.
It's plenty. It's plenty of action. It's plenty. That's what I'm saying. Chapter 3 is on. Chapter.
After you hit 1 and 2, we need that 3. You about to
Yeah,
go. You about to
but
go.
you can't just go to chapter 3. You got to read 1 and 2. Chapter 1 and 2 first, then go to chapter 3.
And see, a lot of
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
think, that, a lot of these athletes and celebrities, they live this like crisp cut life. You know what I'm saying? A lot of it's just like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know if I had as much fun as I did in high school and college, these guys had way more fun than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get South
Right.
Central, so it's like, man,
Yeah. So
it is full of nothing but great things, I guess. It's fun times, fun times, fun
Mhm.
times.
It's doing pretty good. You can, I mean, it's on Kindle. I got it on Kindle. I'm trying to, I might start me a GoFundMe page for this audio, man, because this audio, man, that thing is like I think the guy said it was like a 6-hour read if I want to do auto. So he
On the
charged
Kindle?
about 6-hour read for auto, yeah. So it's like $4,200 for auto, man. I got
Dang! You better
it's
read
so
it yourself.
long. It's
Yeah.
6 hours. It's 6 hours. And and he said I got 34 characters in there.
Damn.
34? So
Yeah.
that's different characters, like different voices they're gonna use in there. Man, I
Yeah.
know, man. That's crazy. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
It
So
takes money. That's why I tell you, when you're flipping and you're in this game, the money you make, you gotta put right back in there. Like every dime I make off YouTube goes right back to my
So
right
people
back
think
to
that
the
the first one did good. Oh, Willie got money. Willie, because Uncle Sam want his money. Uncle Sam today.
facts.
The government gonna get theirs first. You know what I'm saying? So but
Yeah.
if the second one do like good like the first one, we gonna be all right, man. We gonna be all right. We gonna be all
But
right.
that's
Cause
how
that
it is,
first
isn't when you do music. You know what I mean? Like even when you do music, you don't start seeing the money into later.
right,
You know what I
right. But
mean?
people think you
Everybody
see it
gets
though.
paid before you.
Right,
Yeah.
right. People think you see that money, but like I'm saying, I'm doing everything, I'm saying,
Exactly.
independently. So I gotta put money back out there for t-shirts, I gotta put money back out there. I gotta do book signings, I gotta get
Inventory.
backdrops, I gotta get posters, I gotta pay for gas to get to the book signing. So a lot of that money go right back
Mm-hmm.
into the Ballin brand.
Invest.
Yeah. We
That's
don't really
Yeah.
that's any business. You don't
Right
really
now
gonna
it's
see no
investing.
that investing, and I like investing in
Yeah.
myself, you know.
exactly. You're flipping.
Exactly.
Investing in myself.
You're
Yeah,
flipping
so
your brand.
Until
it'll
you
come
see
back.
the
It'll
real
come
money
back.
coming in.
Mhm.
It'll come
Mm-hmm.
back.
That's true.
So,
How long as you don't
what
stop the
tips could you
hustling?
give someone? Oh, go ahead. You have a question?
No, I said how long he doesn't stop the hustling, he's
Yeah,
gonna get
you're
rewarded.
good.
Nah, I ain't
So,
gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that because I ain't got. If I had a team, maybe a couple of hours I could kick back and relax. I can't put lay my head back, like put my feet in the water, something like that. But every day is a grind. Every
Yeah.
day I got to do something. Every day I got to promote. Every day I got to market. Every day, I got to shake a hand. Every day I got to hug somebody. Every day I got to take a picture. So every day is a hustle.
Do you get
yeah.
exhausted doing all that, or you just don't mind doing all that? Like, does it get exhausted to you to the point that sometimes you just want to give up,
Give
or
up,
you're like, oh
or you're like,
no,
oh
I'm barely
no,
getting
I'm barely getting
started.
started.
Say that again.
It by times
Sit
for
by
you
times for you,
doing all
doing
that
all that
movement.
movement.
Oh, you got
Oh, you
echo.
got echo.
You got echo again?
There.
There,
Willie, did you
Willie,
just
did you just
turn on the
turn on
stream?
the stream?
Did I do what?
Was that your
Was that your
phone?
phone?
Yeah, my phone right here.
Sometimes you gotta
Sometimes
like
you gotta like
reset.
reset.
Go ahead and
Go
push
ahead and
the
push the
refresh button,
refresh button,
and I think
Oh
and
it'll
I
yeah.
think
go.
it'll go.
What about now?
Hello?
Hello?
No, it's still
No, it's
there.
still there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and
Just
push
go
the
ahead and
refresh
push the refresh
where it says
where it
stream.
says stream.
Where it say what?
StreamYard, it'll
StreamYard,
refresh
it'll refresh
the
the
page.
page.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you gotta keep
you
your
gotta keep
phone.
your phone.
Do not
Do not
disturb.
disturb.
Stuff like
Stuff
this.
like this.
That's what I got on it. About now.
No, I hear you
No, I
fine.
hear you fine.
I think it's
I
the
think
echo.
it's the echo.
Do you hear
Do you
echo,
hear
man?
echo, man?
We hear it from
We
you
hear it from
too.
you too.
Is it maybe
Is
your
it maybe
phone?
your phone?
No,
No,
he just
he
gotta
just gotta
reset it.
reset it.
Like
Like
refresh your whole
refresh your
page,
whole page.
Willie.
Willie.
Refresh.
Yeah, the whole
Yeah,
page.
the whole page. Like,
Refresh button.
refresh button.
It's gonna
It's
take
gonna
you out
take
and
you out and
bring you back
bring you
on.
back on.
Are we
Are
good?
we good?
Let me see.
Let me see.
Are we still
Are we still
echoing?
echoing?
Yeah, we still
Yeah,
got
we
that.
still got that.
Yeah, he just got to refresh it and come back on. Cause that's what happens. Like if you're doing these streams on like StreamYard and stuff like that, platforms like that, you gotta keep your phone on do not disturb. Cause a telephone call it messes with the reception. So then like his voice might be clear, but then it'll make everybody else echo or vice versa. You know, we'll all be clear. He'll echo, or sometimes it just will make you freeze all the time. So you just gotta always remember when you're streaming, keep do not disturb on.
Okay. Well, also talking about him a little bit right now that he's not here. Hey, let's talk about him now. But he's really interested, about the book. It got me like I'm gonna try to get it and read it and everything because it looks
Yeah,
pretty
if you got
interesting.
Amazon Prime, like I ended up getting a free copy off of my Amazon Prime Kindle.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Nice.
if you
Yeah, I
got
got it on Kindle. That's where it's on Kindle. I got it on Kindle. Amazon. Yeah, it's on
yeah,
Kindle.
that's where I got mine.
It's on Kindle. I got it on there. Yeah, I
Okay.
gotta have it on Kindle.
Yeah,
It
that's
looks
good, man.
really
That's
interested.
I like it. But I was
I'm
gonna,
not a guy because mostly I think and I believe that your book is mostly focused on men's, right? Like
what?
No, I
I'm
mean,
saying like
no,
men's would
I
be
got
more interested to buy them than a woman because if it's talking more about, sex, females, you know what I mean? A man is gonna feel more interested on buying it more than a
What are you
female,
trying to
right?
say? You trying to say men are more into that than women? I'm pretty sure women are just
Well,
the
no, there's
same
women that are interested
as
on that.
guys.
more women buying the
Yeah,
book
more
than men.
women want it than guys.
Oh, for
Yeah,
real?
more women buying the book than men.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Wow. Okay.
because it's so sexual. It's
It's teaching some little tricks. Yeah.
it's so sexual. That's why they buy the book. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it's actually it's a very sexual book.
Oh,
So more like I said, more women buying the book than men. Men buying it because it got sports in it.
and women
But
buy it
then they
because
start reading it.
sex.
It got all type of stuff in it. But more I got more women customers than male customers that I know of.
Oh,
So
okay.
no, it's not just targeted for men. No, it's targeted for everyone. But you
So
got to
you
be
would
18
say
years
Even
it's
old.
50-50.
everybody.
You would say it's
Everybody.
50-50.
Yeah. Because I have a main character, a main female character too, named Angel in the book.
Okay.
Yeah. So she's
How many of
Mr.
these people
America.
are actually people you know?
She's I'll give you a little rundown on Angel. So Angel was she's the first runner up for Miss America. So
Hmm.
she came she's getting into the movies and you know working her way to the top. How about that?
Yes,
Mm.
we know how that
She,
journey goes.
So I gotta say no more. She working her way to the top.
oh,
Yeah, so
okay. Okay.
you know,
She
so
used
yeah.
her woman skills. Yeah.
We got women movie stars in there. We got women lawyers. I got women lawyers in there. I got a women judge in there. I got women personal
And
assistants in
is
there.
this
So
character Angel? Is everybody gonna see her more often in the chapter? No, in the second book and third book. She's
all
still
three.
gonna be
She
on.
she she the main female character.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna
And
hear
She's
a
that's
the
lot
main
of
his,
female character.
Angel.
So
Okay.
all three parts. All three parts.
Okay.
So she gonna be like the boss. She gonna be like more
The boss
like
bitch. Yeah.
yeah,
see all of she gonna probably be she gonna be let me see how I can say it. She gonna be the one with the money first out of the book. She gonna get the money first.
Okay. Okay.
Coming
Okay.
from first runner up Miss America, then she gonna start getting the movie deals. And then she gonna start, Hollywood producers gonna start courting
Interested in
her.
her. Okay.
and
Right.
it's true though. I like that because that's true. Women
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
progress a lot faster than guys.
Sending her
Yeah.
Bentleys and sending her Rolls Royces and stuff like that. So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So she got
Real
it
life.
going on.
Okay. Mm.
Yeah. So Angel's saying. So Angel.
Stay.
She don't turn nothing down neither. She don't turn.
Okay.
They're
So
ready to
Angel
go.
don't turn nothing down,
What do
but
you
her
follow?
she calling in. So she's pretty cool.
Who
Who's
else
your favorite
stays
character?
there? Who else stays there more longer from the first to the first to the third book? Who still stays there other than Angel?
So Gary got five best friends, right?
Okay.
So one of the best friends, if you got, and that's life. In life, you gotta have one of your friends that died. You're gonna have one of your
Yeah.
friends that, go to jail. You're gonna have one of your friends called named Peanut. So
Mm,
out of the five friends that Gary had, only one of them leave. Only one of them died, and the rest,
mm.
the other four, the other five, they gonna be out the whole part one, part two, and three. So I ain't gonna kill none of the guys off no more.
Right?
I ain't gonna kill them off. I'm gonna let them live. I'm gonna let them
It's
live.
that one of the boys in the hood situation. Ricky!
Right. So I ain't gonna kill nobody else. Now I ain't gonna say nobody ain't going to jail, but yeah, we gonna keep everybody else.
Okay. Does the
Yeah.
Angel does she ends up being with the main character of the male?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No,
You already got me
no,
hooked up and everything.
yeah. They done hooked up. They done hooked up in part one. They done hooked up in part one. Couple of where you go.
He's like, you
Yeah.
sneaking you getting too much answers out of me.
They I'm saying
Exactly.
they very them two right there, Gary White and Angel Adams are very uh sexual together in
Okay.
this part one.
Is it more of a friends with benefit relationship or is it
Yes.
relationship?
What do you call?
They was they was messing around in high school. Well, she was already out of high school. She was in college, but she
Oh,
came
she's a
back. But she
speaker.
came back home to South Carolina to see Gary play basketball games. So that's how they got together. But
Mm,
throughout the book, as they got bigger and bigger in their profession, with her movies and G with his basketball, they try to get together. They try to stay together, but it was just too much because she may be over in Italy filming for months, and then she might leave Italy and go somewhere else for months, shooting films. So he might feel left out. So he was like, we need to go ahead and just be friends, instead of trying to have a relationship.
Sometimes it's better that way.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
happens
Yeah.
in life.
Yeah. But
You know,
even though they would still be friends throughout the book, they still mess around. They still man.
okay.
they
So
still
they
they
have their
still they
little
still
thing.
like Parker and what are the names in that movie? Parker and what's Tay Diggs' name?
Parker.
Yeah, yeah, Parker and what was her what's her
Some
name?
some Neil Long, the character Neil Long played, or the character or the other girl played.
The other girl played
I don't know. I can't remember, man. Wow.
Sanaa Lathan, right? Sanaa Lathan.
Yes, now later. That was she was yeah. Tate. That's right. That's who it was. Yes, Tate
Tay
Diggs.
Diggs, yeah.
Yeah, but the G ain't turning down nothing, man. G ain't turning nothing down but his collar, man. He
Right.
If he got his eyes, on you, he gonna get you. I'm gonna let you know. If G got his eyes on you in my book, he gonna get you 9 times out of 10. And it's gonna be like wow. It's gonna be like wow, okay. So like I'm saying, it's a very sexual book, man. It's gonna awaken some stuff in you if you ain't.
You gotta
Ooh.
hear this
It's gonna awaken some things in
thing
some
right,
people.
man.
So yeah, so I got all like I'm saying, I got
Will you recommend it to be read by with the couples? Like, if you say it's a lot of
most definitely,
sexually
most definitely, most
things,
definitely. Yeah,
your partner right there next to you in case.
yeah, yeah,
Right?
yeah,
Hold
yeah.
on. Let me write this down.
I most definitely recommend that. Yeah, yeah. So
Okay.
I tell like so like I be talking to guys like, man, my old lady got your book. And I'm like, I bet you enjoyed it. I ain't read it. I said, I bet you enjoyed it though.
Oh,
Yeah.
I said,
Okay. Okay.
you benefit from that book. I don't care if
Mm.
I don't care because I don't get all type of responsive about this book. One girl said, Willie, I had to put your book down, look at porno.
Oh
Really,
wow.
I mean, it's a very sexual, it's very detailed. It's very, it's very detailed. I'm talking about from unzipping the zipper, the button, pull it down. I'm talking about step by step by
Explicit.
step by step. So it's a very sucking on toes and everything. So it's
Oh
very,
my God. Okay. So if you don't know, you will
so
learn.
yeah. But you gotta remember these kids, I get it from 18, 19, 20 years old.
Okay.
So it is that's the age group for this book right here. The
so
first
does
part.
that part, the development of the age, carry on through the three books? Like where you get, more because as you get older, you get a little bit more wiser in those areas.
Well, yeah. I mean, like I'm saying, part two is still gonna be the same. It's still like it's gonna be more limousines and more Rolls Royces and diamond rings and stuff like that. And part
More
three is gonna be
flashy stuff.
more, huh?
More flashy stuff. Like
Right.
flashy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called a come up. That's why it's called a come up.
Hmm.
I even got a scene in there with a character named Spike got a helicopter.
Ooh,
Hmm.
I did a scene like what is the MTV Cribs. I got a scene like that in my book when they went to Spike House. He got Arabian horses and Jaguars and Maseratis and all type of stuff, a helicopter. So it's called a come up for a reason. So they came up. Everybody
Yeah.
millionaires. Everybody eating real good in part two. So that's why I call it come up.
what's your end game from these books? Like, what would be the best case scenario that happens at the end of these three books? You say you don't really know about making it anymore,
I'm
right?
okay.
You like, I'm not doing it anymore. So, what's your end game with the books? Like, what are you hoping to be?
Bestseller. I want to be a bestseller. I want these three books to become a bestseller. I want to do a movie with this book. That's my main two goals right there. Be a bestseller and get this movie.
Nice.
Yeah. I think I can do it, man. I think I can do it too. I think I can do it.
Again, don't even think about it. You say, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be a bestseller. I'm gonna make a movie. When it
Yeah.
happens, hey,
Yeah.
it's gonna happen though. Like, you gotta premonition that into the future.
Yeah. It's gonna come. It's gonna come. Like I'm saying, every day I'm just hustling every day. Like I'm saying, I'm in your inbox. I'm in her inbox. I need an interview. I need. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I got to. I can't.
Yeah, got a shot. Like, he
Yeah.
ain't.
Why would I pay someone? Why would I pay someone to market me when I can market myself?
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Be
saying?
your
So
own boss.
yeah. So a lot of
Exactly.
people. So why would you go and tell this person about you when you go ahead and do it yourself?
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know?
Nobody knows you better than yourself.
There you go. So that's why I market myself. That's why I
Hmm.
market myself. Now I done had, I done had some offers. You know what I'm saying for publishing offers. Oh, you want to do this and want to do that? I was like, nah, because the money you got to pay that money back. I don't care what nobody says.
Hmm.
If they give you that upfront money, you got to pay that money back.
Uh-huh.
Because what if part two don't sell like part one,
Uh-huh.
and then I
Exactly.
would be in the hole.
And then now they got you. They
Right,
got you. Make me
Exactly.
another book then. Make me another
Exactly.
book then.
right.
And it's not only making another book, it's to be successful. The book to be
Yeah.
successful,
Yeah.
Yeah.
to bring
So
some money in.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I want to take the Master P approach in this thing, man. I want to do it independently. If I can't sleep nothing but 4 5 hours a day, as long as I'm doing what I got to do to get it out here, because if you're an entrepreneur, man, you ain't supposed to be sleeping all day.
Exactly.
You got to be out hustling. So that's what I do every day. I even repeat people. I'll be like, man, you got my book yet? Man, you know I got your book already. I'm like, oh, my bad. You know what I'm saying?
I've done that too with
Yeah.
subscribers. Hey, you subscribed it? Yeah, I subscribed last time you sent me the message. Okay,
Email.
I'll double check it. Make sure
Yeah.
you're still up on there because YouTube like taking away to subscribe.
Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
you got to be in people emails. I got an email. You know what I'm saying? Emails. Messenger. Personal message. Actual phone calls. So it's every day that I'm doing something with this balling thing, man. Every day I'm doing something.
Yeah, you have to knock doors to be able them to be opened.
So
You
that's
know,
it.
you have.
Just like with my book, just like with the soundtrack I got going on with Ballin 2 soundtrack. Local guys. And I feel
Mhm.
like I got a good platform that I could bring them on and they can get themselves out there. Because my
Mhm.
because
Mm-hmm.
my book is already out there. My book is saying in thousands of households. So I already know
Yeah.
you know what my book gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a
Do you
thousand
think?
people that probably a thousand people I don't even know, but they got the book because
Do
it's a
you
good
think?
book.
Do you think dropping part two a year after is too soon at all? Do you think that this one you want to keep this thing going as it going? The Ballers one. Let that ride out until it goes, kind of dry for you. Get people wanting to get that next
That,
version of
that's why that's why I really wanted to do all three back to back, 2001, 2002, 2003. But after talking to the people that have been in this thing longer than me, you know, the first book got buzz, the second book gonna get buzz. So the first and second book got a lot of buzz. They the consumer gonna want part three.
it. Hmm.
So I could screen them along, and while what I'm saying, waiting on part three to come, I could
Mm-hmm.
still be hustling part one and two, still get part one and two out there. So
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
like just like
Promoting those
just
two.
like just like Dr. Dre album, The Chronic. You know what I'm saying? Everybody been waiting on that for years. It never dropped.
Mm-hmm.
But I got part three, and I got part three waiting too. So but I don't know. I don't know, but it ain't. I don't know. But right now we're gonna get part two going on, and get that popping.
Yeah.
Nice. What advice for people that don't go to school, not very good at writing or whatnot, would you give from your experience doing this?
But I mean, I get a lot of questions about, you know, I want to help me. Could I help them write a book? And I let them know, I ain't no writer. I didn't go to school to write no book. I didn't go to school to be journalism and none of that. I was incarcerated, so I had no choice but to write. I was stay with another thing. You got to have time. So we in society, a lot of people don't have time to write no book because they got to work.
Thanks.
And then when they come home from work, they got to take care of their family. Make sure everything. That
Mm-hmm.
by the time they do that, shower, back to bed, back to work.
Yep.
So my situation is different because I couldn't go
Nothing but
nowhere for
time.
6 months, so I so I,
Nothing but
I
time
was
in
I
your
was in a room
hands.
for 23 hours a day. So I also tell people anybody can write a book because everybody got that alter ego.
Mm.
If you in a big city, you got people in your neighborhood that you can write about.
No.
Because like I said, everybody got a person they know that's named Peanut in them.
Right?
So you could
Yeah.
get a person you could take a person like the characters Martin had on his TV show and boom 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 start from there. This right character, different characters, different personalities. Everybody got a different. I don't care. Everybody got that alter ego,
Mm-hmm.
and you can go in and boom boom boom, and then you can make another person up. It's all about you got to have a good imagination to be a writer, man.
No.
You got to have a hell of an imagination to be a writer, man.
And a catchy
Yeah.
book too. Because if you don't have a catchy book, a lot of people are not they're gonna get bored easily in the first chapter on the few pages.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. This is a secret I did for my book. Even though I got 39 chapters, the chapters are not long.
Mm.
Oh.
There you go. See, the chapters may be
I'm like, you started to lose me for a second. I'm like, he said 39.
right, right, right. So a lot of people say you got 39
You're
chapters.
like, I'm not gonna be.
I got 300. I got 397 pages. Right.
Wow.
So you may get a chapter that may be 5 pages. You may get a chapter that may be 3 pages. You may get a chapter that may be 10 pages. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But you make it a chapter that's 4 pages. I don't have no long chapters. Cause I wanted that's how I wanted the consumer to get it. Like, man, you got a
Yeah.
long book thick.
You want it?
So they read the
Yeah.
first chapter, like, man, this chapter already over. So when you read a book, you're gonna sneak ahead and see how many chapters, how many pages in the next chapter, right?
Right.
So that's what I did. I was like, if I made a chapter 7 pages, so the next chapter gonna be like 4 pages.
Mm.
So that's what I did. Yeah, I don't have no 30 or 40 page chapters. Nah.
Oh, okay.
Because you'll lose the reader like that.
Right.
Yeah. Even though it's up there, they're already gonna be scared because it's 397 pages.
No.
But the chapters, like I'm saying, the chapter's short. Chapters ain't probably the most I got it's 7 pages for the most. The longest chapter I got is 7 pages.
Mm.
But they boom 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 about they
And 1 and 2, the book 1 and 2, do they like immediately pick up where the last one
From the
left off?
first one? Uh-huh.
It's like you
see
can
the
just
list.
like read the last chapter and go right into first chapter, the next one. It's like
Yeah, yeah. It's the clear.
pick it
It's
right
like
back
I
up.
left the first part leave you in the cliffhanger. Like what the? I know he ain't gonna end like that.
There you
To
go.
make to make the people want it part 2. Yeah, I left it like that. Now what happened? What happened? So so now I got to get part 2 now because they want to know what happened to the other person. They want to know what happened to Angel.
Yeah.
They want to know what happened to Gary. They want to know what happened to Spike. They want to know what happened to
So the
Peanut.
story the story follow ups to the next book, right? It doesn't,
Oh yeah.
some people that do first books, 2 books, 3 books, and it says to be continued. Sometimes they don't make no sense no more from the beginning of the other story. Does your go still flowing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Because I understand what you're saying. So when I was doing it, I was like, man. So the first book been so long. That's how I came up with a trilogy because the first book was so long. I was like, man,
Mm.
I gotta bust this thing down. So like I'm saying, I was just there writing, but I ain't had no concept of, you know, how long the chapter gonna be and all that. So I just kept on writing, boom, 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 writing. I was like, man, it's too many. This book here gonna be too big. So I busted down at a certain part in that book, and
Uh-huh.
then the second part, yeah. So I just because a lot of readers, if you don't get you read the first book, and then maybe the second book may come out a year or two later, and the reader might be like, man, I don't really remember. But if you pick right back off where you started at, ended off from the first part, the reader like, okay. So yeah, I
Yep.
left right off right. I started off right off there. I started off. Yeah. Part
Oh,
two,
okay.
balling to come up.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
definitely gonna read
Nice.
this one. I'm gonna read
I
it. I'm
know.
gonna read it,
I
book
want
it.
to go get it. I want to go
Yeah.
read.
You, you're gonna be like, wow, okay, he wasn't joking.
When is part 2 coming out?
Father's Day, June 19th this year, 2022.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yes, it's
We're
coming
gonna do
out.
any book signings around that time. 'Cause like I said, at the end of June, I'm gonna be down there in South Carolina. I might need to give me a copy,
I'm having a book signing. I'm
autograph
having a book.
copy.
Yeah, I'm
Exactly.
having a book signing July 4th weekend in South Carolina. Yeah, Mullen, South Carolina. I'm having book signing. This is gonna be the second one. So we're gonna do it again. Like we're gonna have a book signing in Charlotte the week after that. We're gonna so I already started booking doing booking shows, man, for part 2. Book
Nice.
signing event in venues. So we're gonna be in Charlotte. We're gonna be in Mullen, South Carolina. We're gonna be in Charlotte already. And then we're gonna take it out to Henderson. Is it Henderson, Nevada?
Yeah.
We can go out there. We gonna try to go out that way on this right here. So we
Gotta
didn't
get
really
over there to Vegas, huh?
right,
That
right,
Vegas
Yeah.
yeah.
is so popping over there in Vegas.
So like
The
I was
city
saying, so
that never sleeps. There you go.
part two
Smart
gonna be more
businessman. Smart
limousine riding,
businessman.
jet flying, diamond ring wearing, you know what I'm saying, Rolex wearing, diamond ring. So
Uh-huh.
yeah,
That's
part two
good
gonna we
stuff,
gonna we
man.
gonna take it off. We gonna take off with part 2, man. This
Nice.
so I think we got, you know, South Carolina, parts of North Carolina, under wraps with the baller thing. So I need to take it out further, out west. But I got, saying the book is in Egypt. The book is in
Wow.
yeah. So I got to, people that I know that's over there in Egypt. They bought the book. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Taking the book, they take a picture with the book by the pyramids and stuff. I'm like, wow, what? So it's over there in Egypt. So yeah, it's pretty cool, man. When you see your stuff over there like that in Egypt, a whole different country, man.
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Like I'm
Wow.
saying, you see, I see it. Sometimes I just go to the library to see my book in the library, man. Just
How
look
do
at
that makes you
it.
feel?
Huh?
How do that makes you feel, like seeing all this success in your book?
It feel real good. Like I'm saying, sometimes I just go to the library and they take my book out of it, take my book out and look at it.
You're like, this is me.
And but like I
Wow.
said, I didn't know how to read. I didn't know how to read. So now I got a whole book in the library. So been on TV with this book, man, and newspapers, and people want me to come out, just be around them, like cookouts and birthday parties and events and stuff like that. I'm like, what? Just because I wrote a book. So my
Yeah.
main thing was one of my main focuses when I got out was to try to change the narrative of being,
Yeah.
oh, Willie, oh, he just came home from jail, you know. So
Yeah,
now people don't really look at me as the guy that came home from jail. They look at me as the guy that wrote the book.
that's awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
change the narrative a little
A
bit.
new
So like I
beginning.
said, just change the narrative, man. It's all about. I'm a self motivated person, man. You know. So like I said, I don't worry about what people say because I was already at the bottom, man. For 17 years, I was at the bottom.
Right? Yeah.
So ain't nothing that's gonna affect me, man. so,
Mm-hmm.
so I just got to go in and do it. Ain't nothing. I
Yeah.
don't worry about what people say, man. I just go in and do what I got to do, man, and make this thing a success.
Wow. That's
Was there any
nice.
hate coming from this book with all that tension in there?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's people that I thought was gonna support me that don't support me.
Mm-hmm.
It's people that I didn't even think was gonna support me. You gain new friends, you gain new family members.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
You gain new friends. You lose friends, but I
That's how it
can't.
is.
It is what it is. You gotta keep on going. You know.
Do you still get in contact with people that used to be locked up with you?
Oh,
Or that you were close to them like
all
that?
the time. They call all the time.
Oh yeah.
You put me in the book,
Yeah, they
Willie.
call. They call all the
Exactly.
time. They think, like I'm saying, they think because the book is doing well. They think
Are you gonna
that
forget about them?
They think I'm
Don't put them
already a
on my
millionaire.
books.
They
Oh,
Hey,
think I'm
Willie.
already
okay.
a millionaire. But
Put
I
money in
keep
my
in contact with
books.
They call me like, man, you inspire me, man. You keep on doing your thing, man. I'm giving them guys hope. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Mm,
Giving them hope. Then after the hope, they thinking that I got like I said, they think I got $1 million. You
mhm.
know, but it's I talk to them guys all the time. Keep them encouraged. I just want to inspire people.
Yeah.
Inspire. If I can do it, they can do it. But
Exactly.
I keep in
Facts.
touch with them guys. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Wow.
man. Hey,
That's
man.
nice.
Thanks, man. I liked all this. You know what I'm saying? From, like you said, you couldn't even read. You know what I'm saying? You went to jail and you still come out with this book and it's changed your whole stripe. You know what I'm saying? People always think they're stuck in the
Mhm.
position that they're in. I tell everybody that every day you can change yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can be that new person, work on that new person that you want to be. You just got to want it yourself because there's no one, nothing anybody else can tell you to change into that person. You have to want it yourself first. And
Yeah.
Mhm.
then once you get that locked in, you can do anything, man. The sky's the limit.
Yeah. See, what my motto is, your past don't define your future, man.
Hmm.
Exactly.
You keep. Like I said, I just want to inspire people. Like Willie Williams could do that. He could come out, and write a book, and this person got this book. That so when these senators and congressmen get my book, like, man, I got your book. I got your book. I was like, what?
Yeah,
So I'm like, man, okay. I'm like, ooh. So judges, the mayor got the book. I was like, man, So yeah, it's doing pretty
Wow.
good. It's doing pretty good, man. So
yeah.
That's
Make sure you
good.
guys go check out the book. There's the link right there. It's inside the chat. Make sure you guys hit that chat. Go support my guy. Go get a copy of the book. Check it out. You know what I'm saying? You want to miss this one. I don't want to miss it. I'm gonna make sure I
Me
read it.
neither.
I got it
I'm
already
checking out.
downloaded on my Kindle. I just got to go read it now. I got
that,
it downloaded though.
I appreciate you. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate you real, man. And like I'm saying, right there on Amazon, man. Amazon, Ballin, the first of a trilogy by Willie Williams, man. I'm on Twitter. I'm on everything, man. I'm on LinkedIn. Like I'm on TikTok.
We got to get you back when the second one drops.
No
Exactly.
doubt, no doubt. It'll be my pleasure, man, to come back and sit down with you, man, and chop it up some more. And then y'all have a better understanding of what's
Exactly.
going
I
on with this
read the
balling
book,
thing,
the
man.
first
Because
one.
it's balling.
Yeah. I'm telling you, you don't
I'm
get me started. Because by the time we finish that third book, I'm be like, hey man, you gotta do number 4. We gotta give me a 4. I need a 4.
Yeah.
Don't
all,
stop right now, my guy. Keep
as
it
of right
going.
now,
Nope.
as
You
of
gotta
right
write it
now,
while it's hot.
Hmm.
If
yes,
2 does good, 3 does good, then 4 has to come. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep bringing it out. bring that fire.
I think that these three right here. I don't want to keep, you know what I'm saying, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't want to do it like that. I don't want to,
You
be
just
like,
want
I'm tired of this one. I'm tired of this one. I'm tired of that one. But I may if the consumer want a part four, I may come out with a part four. How about that?
that sounds good. Sounds good, man.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks again for coming on. Go, like I said, you guys heard his platforms. One more time, give them your platforms. And then, Mary Cruz, you can go and give them your platforms too as well. And we can get up out of here. We are hour 20
Ladies
in.
first.
Great conversation. And we'll do it again.
We're gonna do ladies first.
Ladies
Perfect.
first, always.
Well, you can catch me on my Facebook, Maricruz Ayala. My Instagram is Maricruz underscore Miss Maricruz. And my YouTube is as well Miss Maricruz underscore Miss Maricruz. There you go.
Okay. Well, once again, everybody, my name is Arthur Willie C. Williams, author of Ballin, the First of a Trilogy. You can Google Ballin, the First of a Trilogy. You can Google Arthur Willie C. Williams. I'm on Facebook, Willie C. Williams. I'm on Instagram. You can check out my YouTube channel, Ballin, the First of a Trilogy. I'm on Twitter, Ballin29574. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on Pinterest. I'm on all platforms, So anything that you put in, you type in Willie C. Williams on any platform, you tap in Ballin, First of a Trilogy, it's gonna pop up. So, you know, yeah, like I said, I just been blessed, man, and I hope everybody, go out there and support, you know,
Oh, yeah.
run
You
run
got
these
two
run,
quarters
run these
here.
numbers up, man, before we get that 10,000 books sold, so we could be a bestseller, man. So I'm like, man, we was on the real, man. We talk about it, man. Me and
Exactly.
Maria and my man VG,
Yeah.
we did it, you know what I mean?
Yes,
So yeah,
sir. I'll be pushing it too. Like, get the man to 10K. Get the man to 10K.
yeah. So a lot of people think you gotta sell 1 million books, say be a bestseller author. You gotta sell 10,000 books, you know what I'm saying? But I think I'm thinking about I think I need about 7 more, man. Need about 7,000 more, man.
Oh, you don't get it if you're that
Yeah,
close.
yeah,
You
so, Joe.
like,
So
you
I'm
don't
like
get
I
it.
said, it's
You got that much steam going for your book.
it's
That
it's
means you
it's,
got
it's
something going.
if we gonna do it, man, we gonna reach that 10. We got 3 chances. We got 3 books to reach 10,000. I think we can do that, man.
To reach 10,000 3 times.
Yeah, yeah, we can do it. We can
You know
do
what
it.
I'm saying? Think big. You can't think small. You got, hey, I
Yeah,
want
Exactly.
we
a
can do it.
million books sold. So if I only got that 3 times, that's good. You know what I'm saying? That's how I do. I always overdo it. Like, I want the best network. I want the best sports show. I want the best whatever. And we find out where it lays out at the end. So
The
it's been
next time,
working so far.
I come on, I'm gonna have my Giants shirt on in my jersey.
Hey, you can even come on to one of my shows, my sports shows on my sports network, and we can talk some Giants football if you want to come over
Right,
there and bring it. Because we bring all, you can bring all the smoke. I love it.
right, right.
You are the best. Giants
You
are the
gotta put
bottom.
some respect on the New York. You gotta say the New York Football Giants, man. The New
Er,
York Football Giants.
The New York Little Giants.
Yeah.
Got you. Got you. Well, everybody have a great night. Check me out, BG, on BGN Sports Media, BGN Entertainment, and Bergen 31 Channel for Sports. Much love to all you guys. Thank you guys for coming on the show, Willie. Mary Cruz, I can't wait to keep working with you. Let's have some fun with this show. And
exactly.
till next time, we out. Peace.
Peace.